Okay, recording's going. This might be a shorter one, I don't know. It's late right now, it's 1:30. But, I feel like poking around. We ended with failing, I don't know what these are called, I can't remember, board countermeasures. There was a timed one here. Doesn't look like it's back. I think it was in this list. It might have been a spontaneous thing, or we found it in the world or something, I can't remember. But it was timed, and I was tired, and I got tunnel vision, and got sneaked up on. Blasted. Using spin. Kill guards in the executive sector using spin. We have spin now. It's like a machine gun unlock for the gun. Still don't have pierce. That hasn't appeared as an option yet. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. I've been kind of using the obviously you never read the P6 levitate or telekinesis. Can't remember what it's called. The actual attack. Oh, escape to exit. So, that's in the executive area for a, it's down here.
I can't get over what happened to Booker, to Smith, and others. Why did they...
For which missions? For both of them? Executive. The executive sector for this, for spin, for the machine gun. Well, it looks like we're not on it right now. There it is. I wonder if these count, but I don't think so. I would doubt it. Kind of also doubting there's going to be enemies in this area. I was also trying to make it to, well, I can't see it from this sector. It's in the maintenance sector. These other, locked doors. Doors that are still locked. And they're not key carded, so it's not a question of access of a clearance level. That is. I think I have clearance level 2 now? Maybe? Maybe it's 2 now? This shifted bathroom complaint. Someone moved the John. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. You can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Bureau of Control can't control the bathrooms. It's So we've got main quests for these. The training course. I was trying to make it to the training course also. But it's blocked off. It's like blocked off by hiss. It's all red, and I can't pass. I haven't looked around up here apparently. Spin grouping efficiency. That sounds nice. That sounds potentially better than damage. Grouping efficiency. Yeah. Do that. More often than not, what makes this gun feel useless so far is just painting an outline around guys. Okay, let's teleport over to maintenance. And see this room. I couldn't get in there. There is a locked door right there. It's just locked. It's just got a red light on it. I couldn't figure out how to get to this one. These ones are, I don't know, I'm thinking these are different sectors entirely that end up connecting. Well, I guess that's like Sharpie. They're Sharpied out. Hmm. I'm real curious about that, though. So, okay. It looks like the furnace can lead to one of them, to there, or this central area can lead there. But how do I get closest as I can to the coolant pumps? I guess it would be this. Yeah, coolant pumps entrance. Okay. Try that. This I hadn't tried. Getting there at this stage. I tried to get there, but it was late, and I'd been playing for almost 5 hours already, and just the map wasn't clicking with me the way that it was right there. Where, oh, okay, I can just teleport down here and I'm there.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit.
I already unclogged it, though.
He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
Turn me up in my headphones. Oh, had to be an explosive that I just grabbed from off screen. Man alive. All right. Could have just been a rock or something. Let's try that again. We gonna get Audie in the head again? What is that? Haven't found that drop off, I don't think. I want like a jump ability. Oh, I've got the dash, it's almost that. The lateral jump. The door's over this way. Gotta clear these guys first, I'm guessing. Or I can mess with it. A little bit of auto aim on that. A little bit. Yeah, we just get bonked out here. It looks like it might be able to connect with, like, this area to the right. As we destroy our knees. Some broken ankles. So down here is where the clog is or was. And I don't think there's like another path we can take. I don't think we can get back past these fans or anything. I'm pretty sure if I think that's a grate. I don't think that's even a pit. Not even as scary as it looks. Or as it could be even. So, I think I might have to accept that this is just an area that I'm gonna have, like, I'm gonna unlock that door somehow at some point. Like, I'm gonna be up there at some point, I'm guessing. Maybe we fall through the ceiling. It looks like there's a hole in the ceiling. We'll be on that catwalk. Because there's that crap up there that just damages you by being near it. I'm guessing I'll get a suit, or whenever I unlock the shield ability. It's gonna go to the power plant. This is how we got out of here the first time. There's like a tunnel right there. You see it? Like, but I'm guessing it's on the level above us. I can't use the cursor on the map when I'm not at a fast travel point. I can use the cursor on the map to actually point. There's supposed to be... There's a tunnel like here. So maybe this is just the... There's... I don't know if... I can't remember what they call it. When the building shifts. They call it a shift, I think, actually. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe there will be a shift. At some point. And I just have to wait for that to happen. But it's I have some anxiety that there's just something I'm missing. And I wanted to make sure about that. And then there's also this possibility that I access it through so like ventilation through here somehow, like that it's a maze that I just have to figure out, find the right path. Ventilation. Fortunately, there's fast travel points everywhere, so we can bounce out once this gets ridiculous. In terms of just being an obvious waste of time. Clearance. Ugh, almost shot Yachty. What a mess. Clear the clogs. I already did it's back? He said it's back. I wonder if something happens if we clear it a second time. He said it's back. So I'll have to go back down. Let's try that. Let's clear the clog again. Yep, we got new guys. Just wondering if that was gonna happen. Oh, I think I grabbed someone's grenade. Probably this guy's grenade. Pretty cool. Cool stuff around the cooling pumps. Unless it's in a different place. Am I not in the right place? Pump station. Clear the clog. Oh, there it is. It's the other door. Haha, we found it. Not a waste of time. Hooray. Yeah. What now? Everybody. We've arrived.
Hello again, Mr. Clog.
MC Clog. Oh, he's down there. Brat. Containment procedure, simulacrum. No unique procedures required. It's a water cooler. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note of describing the new form. Description, altered effect. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown. It has been known to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it is unobserved, physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself. Whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or it resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the oldest house is unknown. It's like casting minor illusion in EverQuest. You become a nearby object, you can be a barrel or a rug or something. Maybe I have to bring them from the other room. The batteries. They're not there. They're usually like here. Power cores. So they're not here now. Yeah, they're usually all over the place, but they're not now. Okay. So, well, unless I would just screw everything up. Yeah, they're usually all over the place. They were, I think, before picking up this quest, all over the place in there. Ah, here we go. Yeah, this guy. I need one for there. Hey, there's one. For there. Can't believe they're sending me in this place without a flashlight. I need another one for there now. Can I remove it? Yeah. I'm just gonna need two. It's just what it's gonna come down to. It's more than one. is hiding. Or maybe I can remove this one. Yeah. Oh. I feel like there were Half-Life puzzles like this. Half-Life 2 puzzles with the gravity gun. Speaking of valves.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
Just a second. This thing. Kind of feel like I should have my shotgun out right now. Brap. 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 Brap.
Goodbye, Mr. Clog. I sincerely hope we never meet again.
Oh, the clog will be back. What a mess. Clear the clog. I always expect the clog to like attack me, to be way more menacing than it actually is. It's just a bunch of gunk with nodules. Although maybe something's gonna crack off here. It's cracking off. Now the batteries are back. Pretty good. Hey guys. All right. Energy converters. Let's this might be the closer way to go here. Unless I can't get back up, because there is a little drop up here. Can we Skyrim up? More or less. Executive, major targets. Go to pneumatics. Okay. Okay, so that was just a thing that popped up. The timed one that failed yesterday. I don't think this is the same one. But so these are just going to happen sometimes, it seems. Dare we go launch 6? Like, it's already doing way too much damage. it's probably let's get energy. Additional personal mod slot. Nice. Wonder when I'm gonna get these trees. Oh, I see down here, additional personal mod slot. Okay. So let's guessing the timer's not running while I'm paused. So 20% on these. I have a 27 one now. We'll replace that. And then we just stack that, but it's probably overkill. Launch energy cost could be nice. Do that. And then we'll go to pneumatics. Which I think dead letters is nearest to. Yeah. I think dead letters is a feature of pneumatics, I think. It's all the mail center. I always hit M for map. Communications. I think we can go in here now while we're here. Yeah. Fortunately, hopefully we won't get lost for 20 minutes. Oops. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune. Airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters that they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the Earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. Guy's got it figured out. He's probably disappeared by now. Okay. That was worth it. That was worth going in there. I think that's all that was in there. Did it again. Let's... I think this is the way, right? Eliminate... What? Oh my gosh. Oh, it must be because I'm in the vicinity, so now it's saying, yeah. Oh, jeez. Ah. Yeah, I gotta spin him to finish. Oh, jeez. Well, even with the LSS enabled, I'm frame rate dipping here. Oh boy. Oh boy. With all the dust. That was it. Oh no. That weren't it. Die? I didn't even kill him to death. He just died. Fine. Well, I only got like 4 kills from that for the spin. The spin challenge. Not sure what the reward for that was either. If those, because those are probably gonna pop up every now and then. Are they actually worth chasing down? Just you kind of gotta. Well, with these you don't really hoof it much, I guess, but not much hoofing. There's... I mean, maybe it's another Audi quest to go here. Janitor's office. How do we get, what's the fastest way to Audi? This maybe. Hey, Hitakoi. Welcome. How's it going? Can't see, can't make out what your emotes are. One's a there looks like a guy with a guitar or something. I need to get some emotes going. I've been practicing drawing, but I'm not there yet.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Working on it though. Am I going the right way? Am I? I think so. Good. I'm focusing on side stuff right now. Maybe too much, but I'm gonna get to the main stuff again, I think, if Audie here doesn't have another quest. If Audie somewhere, I might not be. Yeah, here we go. He had one a second ago. There we go. Nope, nothing on the board. Yeah, okay, he's talking about research now, so I gotta go there. Because there's these other rooms, like there's a room on the other side of this, but I think it's on a different level. I'd need to go down to get there. Tempted to go check that out though anyway. Because it paid off when I went to go, when I tried to go to back to the pumps. There's a room there, here we go. Right? Ish. This will take me there anyway, I think. Downloading some pictures is my... Oh, okay, cool. I had a video that I was trying to convert into an animation, but I don't think it looks good small. The one that I was, because like the figure is also the same color as the background, and so you can't really make out the figure from the background when it's super small. Okay, I don't think I'm going the right way. To get, well, maybe over here. There's another question marks. Although I have seen sometimes emotes get blown up. They're larger in chat sometimes. I don't know how people do that. If that's like a thing you can only... Oh, okay, this is the sector. The sector elevator, that's right. It must be this locked door. This must just be another side quest and it'll unlock. Okay, let's go to research. Can I get your research from here? I can. Research parapsychology. Get out the shotgun again. Damage while low on health. That's cool.
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Research sector, huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
Hey. Find Marshall. Plant complaint. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts... Oh, we found this already. Oh. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Uh-oh. He's referring to the plants as an invasive species. This is the start of something no good. Shoebox notes. Some notes. I think I stumbled into something here. Only notes, early hypothesis now. Further test needed. Retrieved from ordinary. The shoebox. It's from where she's from. Potential altered item, not flagged. AWE in the lab, everything affected, but the shoebox and its contents. We recreated the event. Same result. Recreated with a different shoebox from home. Same result. WTF. Shoeboxes can be altered. Contents safe. Why, how? A loophole. We could use this. Who took the shoebox? We are in the middle of a test here. Bring it back. Summer. Returned to ordinary. AWE 2002. So 10 years later. Samantha Wells. Repopulation ongoing. In the something. Blog. This House of Dreams. FBC alerted. Contents. Thomas Zane. Return to Bright Falls. Isn't that the Alan Wake place, Bright Falls? Is there a summer connected? Okay, so there's a shoebox somewhere. Let's be on the lookout for shoeboxes. Shoebox. Shoebox. Down in front. Synchronicity. Synchronicity is a phenomena long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce synchronistic, behavior by the close of 1959. Once closed, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file. Redacted for full report. Cool. Well, they lost their research subject, it looks like. Maybe that's where they kept the shoebox. Can't see this. The companion on Twitch 3 days ago. This is really pictures. Companion, I'm not sure what you mean. The companion? Like affiliate? Affiliate status? feel like there's not... Oh, okay, you can just rip up the floor. I've been shooting because it didn't look like there was anything to grab, but... You just wrecked the place. Astral blip. Oh, new materials, okay. Shatter projectile choke. In companion on Twitch you could... Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Yeah, I think maybe the trend... There we go. The, It sounds like you mean the affiliate status. That's what they call it on, that's how it translates in English anyway. I don't know if the translation is different. Companion affiliate's another kind of word for it. But cool, congrats that you got that with your account now. I've been slacking on filling out my my emotes and stuff. Dimensional. Holy crap, this is a big area. Okay. Just pick away, I guess. HRA.
Questions recently regarding HRAs.
Can I turn off the lights in here?
Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the headroom resonance anyway? Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not modern devices.
This guy's been up for like 6 days. This guy doesn't sleep anymore.
While you're wearing them. You do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in. And you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding.
He actually has no idea if it's gonna hurt or be fair, or how long it'll take. It might be hell. I'm only kidding, it'll be awful. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just like psychology and physics. Same thing all over again. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration. Old Abe Lewis. Oh. Oh, we're solid snaking again. Resonance theory. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Something opened a door to something he's called something. He emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power. Do they share a common source that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Refer to file such and such for a full report. It's a sneaking mission now. Astral plane counter essay. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the hiss, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or that I am not allowed, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the hiss, I'm guessing, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained in the very redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the redacted but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the redacted? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the redacted is a natural fact and not something more redacted? Oh, dang it. Sneaking mission over. Look at all these cubes. Astral plane. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. Her predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Non-linear data. Nah. It doesn't want me to learn. Classified. Uh-oh. Okay, the melee might be worth upgrading. Because, I mean, it doesn't take, oh, finally. I've been disappointed every time one of these didn't go off. But the melee doesn't take energy. It's got a bit of a cooldown. But it doesn't take energy. Oh, it's what's playing. No subtitles, though. Happening right in front of me. That's some kind of vision. Oh man, that's cool. Ashtray maze. It's not a light switch though that you rule of 3. There's an ashtray. 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 Okay, the rooms are staying screwed up when I screw them up. That's staying looted. Ashtray maze. There's a way through it. Because look at all that crap over there. Unless that's just as far as I can get right now. Because it's not so much a maze in the sense that it's like giving me choices about which direction to go. Unless if I go backward, it's gonna open up something. Because I can occasionally go backward, but most of the time it's just locking me into a choice, into just one direction. Like right here, I can go this way, but that's I don't think that's doing anything. So once that opens, maybe I can go back, and it'll do something else. No. It's not giving me choices. Unless it's giving me a choice here. Executive. Hiss nodes. Wants me to go all the way back. I feel like I'm missing something in there. But maybe I'm not supposed to go through there yet. Because there's this whole freaking area, you know, that I haven't... It looks like it's a new area, apart from research, when I start going that direction. Dimensional oh, well, it's dimensional research. Okay, so it's still the research department. Let's see if there's another way, though. before I, because I feel like I did what I could in there. I backtracked, I tried backtracking, nothing changed. It never gave me a choice about which way to go. So, it wasn't really behaving like a maze. Even though it's called a maze. Whoa. The sniper specialized in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. No less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. Note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the Hiss snipers are well aware of how to use it. CQC. So I'm blocked off from here too. I can't go to the training ground yet, and I can't go here yet. It just hisses at me when I try. Oh, but here, there's this. Ah. Energy recovery. Lab 1. 2 and 3. This is that crap that hurts, I think. Oh no, it's just lighting. Fast travel. Ish? Nope, just... Oh, it's something else going on. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by Redacted, we never knew what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. But we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. Corey brought Blackrock, one of the most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing, as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Okay, so it's mold. This is the mold that they were referring to in the early documents. But this mold has been neutralized, it looks like. by these things, maybe. Well, it sounds like they found a way to fight it, and maybe then I'll be able to access those other rooms and such that have been cut off. For who among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid? Indeed, Theodore Ashe. Hubert, BlackRock analysis. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of those 2 BlackRock samples you sent. The Prism or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Aha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks, or dinner even. I can't just go talk to her, dude. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. I wonder what happened to Hubert. Okay, let's go check out Lab 1. Song questionnaire. Poets of the Fall, my dark disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. I don't know Poets of the Fall. Some of those were probably lyrics, I'm betting. Oh boy. Night, the world is mine. Oh, these are lyrics. Nobody else out here. It's time. Run wild and such. Lovers of strings liberated. That's a button. Ugh. You gonna play the music? Playing music now. Cool soundproof room.
Night, the world, it's mine. With nobody else out here, it's time, run wild and royally cavalier to burn, ignite. I do it for so much less when all is made clear. There is nothing else, and here we stand, the sweet, arresting duality, and I
Just got a really small mouth.
it's resin all over me. Will I awake? Will I get it right
guessing that's Poets of the Fall. I want to know if something will happen once the song's through. This looks like a long song, though. You know?
It's almost too painful now. I'm ready to fight, to run from the light. And here now comes the sweet, corrupting reality. While now I'm free, will I once cease to be? Will I get a ride with you in this race of two? We are momentary masters, false kings and bastards. Without names we're fantasizing, dancing like plagues, mesmerizing. A dark disquiet playing such eerie harmonies. I'm making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. My dark disquiet singing such haunting melodies. We are marionettes by strings animated, yet like lovers of strings liberated. We are marionettes by strings animated, yet
That's the end of the song.
of strings liberated. Without names we're fantasizing. Without names we're fantasizing, dancing like flames, mesmerizing. My dark disquiet playing such eerie harmonies. Making waves and diving under, lightning to the sound of thunder. My dark disquiet singing such
When she heard the song, there was a mosh pit in here. This is. I didn't see how many times that part of the song repeats. But that is the lyric it ends on, though. Maybe it follows the rule of threes. I won't even let us play it again. Just in case someone has that idea, they're like, no, no. Okay, I think if we fall down here, I think we can fall down safely. This, maybe. That breaks our momentum. I haven't really tested like a long fall and then dash at the right before hitting the ground. We made it. It looked like we could climb back up initially, but I don't think so. Looks like we can restore power, though. But I think the power is elsewhere. Where's that cable go? Oh, there it is. Can't play the tapes. Yeah, that was a good song. It's another drop. I think we can jump back up. Let's see what this is first. It's burping in here. Oh, it's these guys. Oh, jeez, what the heck killed me? I didn't even see. What if they were shooting something? Gosh, where am I even gonna spawn? Oh, okay. Well, now that the elevator probably, well, maybe I can call the elevator from up there now. Ugh. I mean, maybe that's what I get for not upgrading my health at all yet. Is I just get one-shotted right now. I got everything invested. Oh, got everything invested in that. Just slicing through, guys. Remember exactly how I got there. Guess this way-ish. No. Oh, okay. So there's parapsychology, but I need clearance 3 to get there. Oh, I think that was hissed off before. So I think I was going the right way because it's not hissed off now, but I didn't get far enough to get clearance level 3 so that I could actually go in there. But it does look like we were going the right way. There's no call button. Oh, there it is. I say, what the heck kind of elevator is this? There's no call button. Right. It is kind of nice that like guys respawn so that you can get some of your currency back when you die. They give you like 4 or 5 guys to farm off of. I don't think I had to kill anybody in here. Let's try dropping here first. Is it gonna blow up? Yep. Launch efficiency. Pink Flamingo supplement. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. Frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Reported a wait of redacted seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After redacted, he was found to possess no redacted and was released. Your interrogation, I'm guessing. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this still has not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. The Pink Flamingo. Gosh, oh, okay, they're arranged by tier. Ammo refund chance on hit. Oh, that's nice. Projectile spread. Oh, gosh. It's just like, it's railing me, basically. Oh, they seek too. They're very hard to see. Ah, what is hitting me? Where? I can't even see it. Oh, man. Oh, there it is. Okay. Holy crap. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks a lot. That's very hard to see. And they curve. They're like homing spits, whatever it's doing. Let's check. I don't have a fast travel point here yet. I don't think, because I was gonna check my upgrades and see if I can get that piercer version of this gun. That I'm guessing is gonna be the sniper rifle, so I can like zoom. But it could also be a matter of I don't have health, which again, if I could upgrade right now, I'd probably buy a health upgrade or two. Ugh. I mean, going down here made the hiss clear up from around parapsychology. I'm guessing going down here is what did that. So that's an indication I'm going in the right direction. And I just have to find the clearance. Clearance level 3 down here is my guess. But these guys are level 6. And that's... I think I found some level 7 guys before, but then I turned around or something. Feels familiar? I mean, I'm doing damage to them at least with the ability. If I had put all those points into health, I wouldn't really be doing damage to them right now. Ugh. So he's right there. Wonder if I can reach him with these. Got him. So, well, there's another one. Okay. That's another one. No, couldn't dash. Gotta get down here and heal off of these guys. Oh, jeez. He's pre-firing me. Oh, man, it's not cool. I think there's another one that I don't see yet. Unless he's just dumping on me. Alright, the music stopped. They're dead. Sheesh. That's video game for all the guys are dead. Now I just have to... Oh, jeez. What the heck is that? It was like a mine or something. I just have to not die to all these stupid things. I don't know if they respawn. I've been expecting them to. But I don't know if they actually do. I can't go down there. That looks like death. Oh, jeez. What is it? What? There's something there and it hurts really bad. They're like those flashy things. What are those? Oh, is that just like electricity? I think that's what's hurting me, is those red flashes. Ugh. I have no health. Well, it regenerates a little bit, actually. Okay. Bremen basket. Item to be stored in Blackrock. Simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food items inside. What a ripoff. The item produces a hypnotic effect that slowly affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Like Yogi Bear. Animals from every genus and species that have thus been tested are susceptible. Single-cell organisms do not appear to react to the effect. Yeah, they don't care about picnic baskets. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing, resulting... Actually, single-cell organisms probably care about a picnic basket, but not if there's no food inside. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results of the test provided contradicting data, as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. The exercise unfortunately resulted in redacted scenarios. Further testing should be restricted to more low-risk animal species, with the medical staff on standby. Okay. Astral blip. Well, I feel like I might die again going out here. There's like seemingly a lot of ways to die without there being enemies. Like, and to die really quickly. And suddenly, ugh, yeah, see, something hurts. The floor is lava. Restrooms. It should be a dead end because it's just the bathrooms. There's a toilet. There's a bunch of toilets. They hate these toilets. Stay away from the toilets. That chair just sat up on its own. Lab 5. Let's not hit Lab 5 yet. There's more to look around at out here. I was thinking about that I was about to find a dead end. Going there, yeah, there's all this crap. What's all this? Going down here. Health is good. Should be some more health up here. Yeah, there it is. Lab 8. Which way is progress, though? This feels like progress. This feels like main quest territory, so I kind of want to go back down and see what Lab 5 is about. Intrusive pattern. Ah, here's our save point. Good. Can't upgrade yet. Yeah, I'm getting Pierce upgrades, but I can't craft Pierce yet. Well, maybe I can. Construct Pierce. I need more intrusive patterns. And more source. But mostly the intrusive patterns. Great grip. Weapon form upgraded. Oh. So I can... refresh to generate new randomized mods. Gosh, it lists all the mods, so it's like a mess. Let's check downstairs first. Because yeah, there's all kinds of like video game signaling. There's like it's lighted up. It's got the flags. It's got the save point. So that's probably the main way to go. So let's see what's down here first. Threshold kids? Oh, it's threshold kids. Yeah.
Building shifts occur
The
at
dolphins.
random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Ah, it's very good. Very good. Need to find all of those. Okay, now we're really ready. Went in there already. Oh gosh, that's the way. That's the way to go, actually. I don't think I can shortcut over there. I might be able to, but I don't want to take a bunch of falling damage. Dead bodies everywhere. Oh yeah, there was an upgrade in there. Maybe one of these guys has a clearance badge? I already looked back there. Clearance. Another random quest. Clearance. Maybe that's all that's back here. Well, there's question marks. Maybe that really is a pit that I can go down. I think that's it up here. Uh-oh. So there's also this pit. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh, it's all crapped up with spores. Well, I'll spawn up there. Should. But hopefully all those guys aren't going to be respawned. Also. I'll have the drop on them, I guess. Aerial advantage. Looks like they're dead. Oh. Yeah, it's just a spored up area. I can't go there yet. What the heck with this area then? Hmm. There was no real payoff up there. There was a couple of upgrades, and there was the fast travel point. That was it. So I feel like I'm missing something. Down here was better than going up there, as far as like, I mean, there's like a couple of upgrades, but that's really not much right now. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. At least the chair breaks our fall. Probably why that's there. For when you try that, so you don't take a bunch of damage. Am I missing something in here? Because there was nothing in here. This lighted up room. I think there was nothing in here. Some dead guys. I mean, I guess I have a fast way out of here. And maybe that's the point. You come up here, you get some upgrades. It's just like, maybe this is just a purely side area. You go there, you get the threshold kids. You get some upgrades. You get killed right there like 4 times. And then maybe that's it for this area. So where can we go from here? Active threshold. Oh, active threshold. This is like the cutting edge of this area. Well, I guess I don't know if teleporting out of here is actually going to be faster, because I don't know where is I don't know where the closest node here is. It might just be fastest to run out. This whole area is a maze. It's got a maze, but it's also a maze itself. I'll be less lost, I think, if I run out. Take the elevator back up. We also need clearance 4 just to go there, so maybe this area is just beyond me right now, and I'm down here too early. Possible. Feels like a sign of progress that guys are spawning right now. Dodge this. More? Is that it? Is that it? Anyone else want to get nuts? Oh, even more. At least I'm way up here. I say for now. So many guys. Got him. Okay, there's where I was just going. Where I just was. I've looked around in there before. I don't know if I've poked back here. Is this where I came in? No, I didn't. I didn't come through the toilets like an alligator. A snake. Personal mod, energy boost. An orange one. Maybe that's worth using. Level 4 prime. Might be better than 14% cost reduced. Might be better to just have 12% more energy overall. Maybe. That works for dodging too. Okay, so that's just a loop. There's a horseshoe back there. And I've explored it. Including what's underneath it. Are these guys spawning just because I'm taking time, or... Maybe it's because I found a secret, or a... Yeah, I guess it's secret enough. It's like he made a little progress. Oh, I have clearance level 3 already? Man, alive. Okay. I thought I only had level 2. When did I get 3? Maybe I picked it up and I didn't notice. Maybe I was given it in a cutscene.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
That might have happened. Okay. I might have been given it in a cutscene, and that, yeah, that feels familiar now. Where he's like, here, let me give you level 3. Beep, beep, bloop. That might have happened, and I just didn't remember. Well, here we are. We did some grinding, basically. Yeah, I think the... Oh, jeez. I think Energy Plus is giving me more blasts than the reduction. Transcript of a call to California State Emergency Services. 911, what is your emergency? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wires. Oh boy, I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? Feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Gone away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am, hello, ma'am. I think she was describing her surroundings in pure noise. Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Oh, that sucks. Something going on in there. Just hold on. Hold on. Stay there. I'll try to get you out. Oh, the other one's red too. That one's already made peace with its situation. It's not struggling anymore. I know, yeah, the text is great. Okay, I gotta leave those guys in the cells.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Oh, I forgot to hit the thing. I was waiting until the cutscene. I don't know what's giving me this experience. I don't know how I get that. How I get these. I don't know what does that. Not enough. How do I get ability points? Like, what is giving me those? It's not clear to me yet. Still can't construct Pierce. I've got enough of the difficult to get stuff. I've just got to kill some guys now.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Astronauts is good. Oh. The Astral Exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. Could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. What was his name? Trench. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the Redacted's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as the Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Astral Spike. Is that the pyramid, I guess? Is that a model of their training course?
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
What's this button do? Oh boy, it opened a door. Seems to me it's best to keep as many doors closed as possible right now. But let's go interact with that thing. jeez. Why would I go in here? It has a core. Ugh. Maybe I'm supposed to just run. There is a button here. Oh god, that's the wrong button to push. I was pretty sure it was gonna do that. Maybe there's something useful up here. While we lure him away, there is a button. Oh, it doesn't have power. Okay. Moving slowly, moving slowly. Now what? Okay. There's got to be another receptacle for the battery. Oh, it's on the other side, I see. Okay. Okay, I can trap it in there. Let's open this one. Oh, I can't now. Come this way. I can trap myself in here too. It doesn't come all the way in. There it is. Oh, run, 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 run.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Torturing it, I think.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
His clusters heal other enemies. Oh, I thought it hit him. Got him. Upgrade up there. Intrusive pattern. That's what they call me. There he is, all red. What's that? Investigate the X-ray light box. Object of power. One's all red. Groupthink. The study extends rethinking groupthink. The study extends the work of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Ash's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in redacted. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Interesting. Groupthink occurs when there's a telepathic person in the group. See if these other doors opened. Yes. Hypnosis lab. Looks like a small section. But if we get hypnotized, who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows where we'll end up? Oh boy.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there.
Weapon mods
Mesmerized
full.
by it.
Oh, I gotta break some down. We gotta break down some weapon mods. But which ones? I don't like this interface at all. How it, no matter, even if you're only looking at the, like at the shatter mods, it shows all of them. But just the ones that it can't use are grayed out. It doesn't seem like that's necessary. It seems like they could just only show you the ones that are available for this weapon. Order backspace. Well, it's sorting them, but it's still. reload speed is kind of nice, actually. I hadn't seen that yet. So let's put the reload speed on. And then put this on so these are easier to parse, and also some of these, yeah, they can equip on multiple, so that's okay. But that's not always the case. It's not always what they're showing. I think it's probably still, these are good still, so okay. I can pick up more weapon mods again. I feel like I should kill these guys before they snap out of it and start shooting at me. I mean, I already killed one of them. How do I get in there? Maybe once they're dead, it will open the door. That did something. Got upgrades anyway. Find a way into the room, it says. Oh, okay. Yeah, good luck with your it's your stream if you're streaming. Thanks for coming by. Oh, here we go, maybe. There's a button, maybe. Control unit, up, down, left, right. I have to fill it up, I think. Oops. Is there a hint? Is there a hint about the correct pattern? Here we go. The top filled in all the way, and then the other ones. Oh, okay, it's creating the pyramid thing. Oh, and you have to... There, yeah. It has to end with the square on top.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Time to get hypnotized. Blow my mind, Lightbox. Use seize to complete the astral plane challenge. How do I seize? Seize as in give them seizures? I don't know what the button is. Find another way to defeat this enemy. Like, there's no... How do I seize it? See you, Hitoki. Good luck with your stream. Hitokoi. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name yet. Low health. Oh, at low health they can be seized. Okay. Oh, okay. You damage it and then you can hit F on them. It's actually like grabbing them. You physically grabbing them. Oh gosh. And then at low health, enemy can be seized. Oh, you hold, okay. Oh, it's charming them. Interesting. Need to regen. Okay, you can do it remotely also. That's good. Enemies low. Seized enemies fight alongside. Okay. Can't charm more than one at a time yet. This is taking forever. Well, I dislike this ability. They don't do very much damage, and you can only charm one at a time. And they keep spawning. Okay. Maybe it's more useful outside of this challenge when I can actually damage the thing myself also. Where are the guys? There's the guys. The heck is it? Oh, okay, I can't get more than one now. Okay. Unless the other one had just died already. Got him surrounded. We might actually win this. Hooray. You have been approved, validated. We're out. Obtain the Seize ability. Okay. So yeah, some of these abilities, it seems like you can just like not go get them. This one and the dash, it seems like I could just go not go get it, you know? I could have just, unless the hiss like blocks you until you get it kind of thing. That's possible. And you're like, okay, I gotta backtrack. Oh, this is unlocked now. Kind of thing. Rather than just compulsively going back anyway. The way that I've been doing. What gives me ability points? I really want to know. Seize duration. No thanks. I don't think I want this. I don't think so. But I will... I'm doing okay without health still. Maybe I'll save these for now. Well, I'm not one-shotting everything with lift anymore. Well, most things I am. Some things I'm not. Some things I'm not one-shotting. Oh, this is cool. Neat. I think this is where I came in. Maybe? This looks familiar.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on, I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
Trench said his team knows all the Bureau's secrets. Marshall, especially. Does she know what happened to Dylan?
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall. Marshall is right down the hall.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Oh man, I've been muted for a minute. That sucks.
I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. You'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
I was muted, but I went on a big rant about how I'm glad they canceled the multiplayer spin-off of Control. Reading about the concentrated hiss thing that heals them, that reminded me of it. I was already glad that they canceled it. When I heard that they canceled it, when I heard they were making it, I was like, oh no, don't, you guys, this isn't you. Don't make a multiplayer thing. And I had forgotten about that game until reading that about the healing guy, and I was like, oh, this is something you would play as in that game, and it would just it sucks all of the cool out of a thing, is what I was saying. When you do that, all the mystery, all the because people are gonna get in a multiplayer game and they're just gonna behave this way, you know, as those things, and it's just not as cool. Maybe when something's like really old, maybe if this game were like 20 or 30 years old. Oh, there's one of them right there now. It doesn't matter if they're getting healed if they're also getting one-shotted. But yeah, it just reminded me that I was glad that they're not making a multiplayer one of these. I don't know where it went. Where did it go? There it is. But they could make a spin-off Astronauts game, and that would be cool if it was like a Metroidvania. Like other single-player spin-offs, that would be really cool. But making a multiplayer thing, nah. Maybe when they've already like made a trilogy. But like spin-off single-player games, those are really cool. Those can be really cool. Get like 10 people to make a thing. Astronauts. You know? The heck? Amelia Rose, thank you for the appreciate it, thank you. Apparently I gotta go around to get in there. Hi, how's it going? Maybe? Nope. Nothing's worked that way yet. Ritual office. Maybe that. Synchronicity lab. Ooh. Let's go in here no matter what. All right. Oh, doing well. Oh, did I hit 100? Thank you. Awesome. You're number 100. Much appreciated. Well, I messed up all the equipment. Hopefully that helps. So like, must be through the floor, I guess, that thing, or it's reflected from somewhere. Synchronicity experiment. Experimentation with global synchronicity. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor in every room, and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Redacted. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Ain't it the way? Where am I from? I'm from California. This is broken. This door is not real. Oh, here we go. 6. Clearance 6. Marshall didn't give me clearance 6. Maybe this is a side. Where the heck am I down here? Okay. Looks like that's it for this room. Oh, nice. Also California. I think I already... Oh, I thought I already cleansed this. I guess not. Well, there's my problem. No upgrades yet? Not yet. How much to my stream? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? Maybe this is open now. It is. That was the problem. Threshold Kids proposal. More Threshold Kids. With the recent arrival of Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young... Oh, this is the pitch for Threshold Kids. Nice. There are no other to play with, and it is expected to learn about a frightening new concept. And there are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. There's like a typo there or something. Redact. Solution. Will require a slow... something friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. I bet this never actually got approved, and this guy just like took a camera and put on puppet shows. We can have the research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven for years, Redacted love puppets. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Intrusive pattern. More Threshold Kids. Like a Threshold Kid spin-off? Heck yeah. Playing as puppets, do a stop motion thing. Oh. Where's that gonna go? Or I can go up here. The ritual office, or protective studies. It's gonna be this big, huge thing. Let's take the elevator first. Whoops. Where's this gonna go? Am I hitting the wrong button suddenly? Getting tired, maybe? Sure. I might not answer. Or I might be evasive. Is this... Carla. Thank you for the file. It's very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure you would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for your expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist. To H-Tan. No, it's not H-Tan, Hubert. Oh, she's being super formal with him. Poor Hubert. She's nothing but business. We're co-workers, Hubert. Rituals. Summary: obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes individuals are simply performing redacted called rituals. The redacted of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Causal tethering. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Oh, they don't. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the result of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Official, hello. Flipping tables. I wonder if there's secrets in those planters. Forest secrets. There might be. But is there anything else here first? Let's see. Everything under control here? Allegedly. Oh boy. Nope. Nope. Spoke too soon. Things are amiss elsewhere. Ah, hooray. Seize accelerator, spin fire. I wonder if there's another one over there. Can make it. Oh, I don't really want to not make it. maybe I chose correctly though, the side that there was a thing. That there could be back there. Synchronicity. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm just gonna have to. Well, I guess it's time to see if this works. If it like kills the momentum enough. Maybe I can see it from the floor. No, I think I might have. Oh, I think I might have just picked the right side. Okay. Continue toward Darling's Hurrah Lab. Hurrah. Stuff. Jams. Oh.
I'll
Altered
Oh, it's the
item
recording.
number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
Oh, it's blinking.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH
Unless that was just
scale
pop
from
in.
0 to 14.
That might have just been texture pop in.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt
You hear that, duck?
to communicate.
No value.
Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack, if you can understand my words.
Oh, I thought she was gonna quack at it.
No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
That's your problem. You're not saying quack. Must be a button somewhere.
This way to the lab? Okay.
To the
You must
lab.
like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan,
Oh, that's
he's our next best bet.
her like spirit giving her a
Assuming
signal.
He's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Well, let's see what this is. Ugh, I don't like it. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh, got lucky. Let's see what this is first. I bet this goes to the duck, yeah? This looks like duck season over here. Duck season? Maybe not. I feel like I heard a duck though when I went in this room. It's just the chest.
You
Bra
here.
lab.
Any idea how to make it work?
Our way in. Too strong. Changing variables. Leaks out. Feedback loop. Too powerful for us. Sure, my Discord is linked in on my channel profile. Or I think if you do a Discord command, exclamation Discord in chat, I think that'll bring it up. Black rock plans. Prisms. Unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redacted structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range. Perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results, focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism onto a redacted methods for imprinting non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance. Redacted in the prisms will be explored and explained. It's hard to glean anything from that. Let's learn by doing.
Hello again, Director.
Oh, man.
Appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but
Thought this was the part
this
where
looks a bit more complicated.
Marshall
Darling
brings the
must
big
have had
guns
a
down and
system.
shoots me.
Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, we're finding punch cards. Gotta catch them all. We're missing one.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Yeah. Way ahead of you. Oh. There's multiple terminals, I see. And then the whiteboards have some hints. Looks like a good place to get stuck. And here it is. Configurations. Can we affect this? Take some screenshots so I can. Looks like the umbrella symbol. Sure. Well, I will after stream. Of course, that's not going to work yet. Okay.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
So it's saying this one either goes. That's either 2 or 3. Solid cube in the middle is either 2 or 3. Umbrella might be first. I don't know if that's the same umbrella as up there. I think that's the one I took a screenshot of, though. Yes. Okay, so umbrella is 1. Umbrella.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
You might be right. Umbrella is not 2 or 3 or 4. Are these the only 2 whiteboards in this room? We can narrow it down pretty well from that anyway. Okay.
It looks like he was working on something.
So this or this is 2 or 3. Where's 3? 3. And where's 4? I haven't seen 4 in a while. 4 upstairs, maybe? They might have put 1 upstairs. Yeah.
What do the symbols mean?
What do they mean? And it's okay. So not this one. It's 4. Or no, that's 5. Yeah. Yeah. This is 5, I think. Woot. We guessed right on 2 and 3. broke it.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
He's really bad at his job. Maybe we put the rubber duck in there. Maybe that's how we get the rubber duck to talk.
We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the black rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will
I have fast travel.
Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Madam Director, please.
Emily Pope
Level
is set
4.
up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance.
No camera control.
Hostile, viral, invasive resonance.
High quality sound.
That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Ammo
This will
efficiency.
lead back to Central Research.
Maybe we'll get the duck later, but I kind of want to go mess with the duck. It is kind of funny though if the duck is like some ultimate thing that like we just can't get yet. It's just too powerful. Or we can never get it, but there is a door. Yeah, the door is just not open. I'm guessing it'll unlock. Oh gosh. Maybe it'll unlock after this battle. Uh-oh. Taking damage. I mean, obviously I'll be back here. What the heck, it's not picking up. Maybe I'm full. Yeah, I'm full. I'm gonna have to deconstruct some more. Seize speed. Oh, it makes that ability somewhat. Something I'd consider anyway. Kill the... A lot of these I'm just not going to use. The uncommon gives more C speed than the rare. More deconstruction for me. No, so I mean, before the doors like this just unlock through like a quest or something so far. But it also looks like, well, there was this, I didn't really look around in this room back here that much. And on the map it is connecting in a way that it suggests that this is how I get there. Here. Oh, can I go up there? Or is that a mirror? Maybe that's where I come out once I get in there. Or this is a climbing puzzle. I'm kind of thinking this is an exit, not an entrance. Because that's pretty high up there. This might be as high as I can get. Legally. Well, we'll be back here. I'm guessing the duck is going to give me the shield. Yeah, it's nothing doing. So let's take Lady's Tunnel. Which is not up there. Probably a bunch of stuff right now that I can. There is one thing I know I can go do now that I have level 4 clearance. Which is down here. And there will be a fast travel point down there. Or once I do it, I think it'll be pretty close. It might be closer to just take the elevator again, but we'll see. Depends if I have to fight to get to the fast travel point. If I do, I might die. But in here, there's a clearance level 4 door. Oh, jeez. Are y'all good, guys?
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Well, now I have to go in.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
Like, no, I knew to come here. Mold threshold. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to redacted, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these redacted are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It should probably look more enticing too then, because I'd never eat that stuff. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. We'll report be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. The mold hates slacks. Hello, Rhea. How is it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Haha, it's just a little joke. Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption, exclamation mark. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, exclamation. He's being real friendly. Just to irritate her further, open both doors. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Redacted contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of this essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. The mold is actively hostile. It's not passively hostile. That's because it's adapting. But secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into redacted. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Hey man, it's the government. It's all about, well, going to work and then going home.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Old growth.
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point
Sounds
has been
like you do.
identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
Be funny if she just hisses at her.
What do you know about the hiss?
How would I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
It does
No.
look like a fake thing.
Just keep your head down while I handle the hiss. I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
Okay, well. We've already been...
Director.
This is a detour, but we've already been into this area. Let's see what the, mission. All this stuff. Old growth. Oh boy.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold... Are those people?
I think she's referring to the things I've already killed. Which I'm glad they aren't here, because they killed me like 3 times. Or I killed them. So this should be a milk run. A mold run. Maybe there's some of it down here. Actually, yeah, I think there was like a glowy thing up here. Turlet.
Gross.
Got type B.
For this.
Type of bowel. Bowel mold. BM for short.
One of Underhill's samples.
Okay, so this area makes more sense now, the way it's designed. Before I came here and I was like, I guess it's just to get like a couple of upgrade things and die like 4 times. Oops. there might be a sample down here. Oh, jeez. In this very hazardous area. Yeah, I think that's one right there. Like that whole ground hurts. Basically electrified. Oh, thank you, Lucy, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Got three out of 5. There's one definitely up here that I remember seeing a glowy thing in a corner. It's a big area, so there might also be 2. Never looked back here. Oh, there's one. So I know where the other one is then. More or less. Yeah.
This looks like a good one.
Now our guy's gonna spawn.
That's all 5 samples.
Gotta find my way out. Nothing yet. I think we made it. Unless these guys are all dead now.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes.
Actually, we saw like a bunch of dead people.
I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores. Now leave me to it.
Time to finish the antidote.
I need to get going. Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
I stuffed my pockets full of them because they smelled really good.
This place is fucking weird. This is nothing. The clocks? No, that's weird. What's weird about a bunch of clocks? Shut up.
I wonder if it'll alert us when it's when the juice is ready. Search for Blackrock processing. In the maintenance sector. I wonder if we can get to the training course yet. That's worth checking out. Which way? Which way? This way. We gonna get spawns? Dudes. Trying to think if there's any other doors in this area that I couldn't open before. There's actually still the dimensional, the ashtray maze. I went through it. I can't think of any reason it would be different now. But it seemed like a pretty small circle that it took us in. Oh. Oh, jeez. Wonder if I can control those ones, seize them. You got a chair? Does he take falling damage? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I bet I can craft the other gun now, actually. I completely forgot about that. Weapon mod's full. I can see why. Not get rid of the Pierce ones yet, even though I probably won't use most of them. Zoom is the sniper rifle. Damage while aiming. Oh, that's neat. Sounds like the one to use. Yeah, damage while aiming. Damage while low on health. Who wants to be low on health? Bin grouping efficiency. Already got a 19%. Okay, fell all the way down. When we emerged, we were up there from parapsychology. Yeah, I think it's right there. But it put us up. It spit us out up here. But this might be the shortest route, wherever we need to go next. Oh, no, no, no. Never mind. That's the maze. That's not really a maze, unless I'm doing it wrong. Did I look in here already? Probably. Yeah, I remember that projector. Hey, what's all that? I wonder if that's accessible if I do some stuff. It looks like that tree had speakers. That's a little far. I don't know if I can zoom over there. Actually, maybe. You can kind of stay airborne. I never really tried that before. First, let's do this. For a number of reasons. Oh, no, we need a save point to craft. Forgot. I think that's cosmetic. Like, I'm sure I can land on that, but I don't know if any of those offices are open. I mean, technically could land on it if I had enough energy to make the journey. I mean, let's see, how far can I make it right here? Can I make it all the way to that other landing? I can make it pretty far. I can get across this whole freaking room. Yeah. So let's try it. And then just die from failing. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Hey. Big health boost. And a bunch of mold to eat. Say you're chomping on the mold in the corner. No one will ever know, because who the heck else can get up here? I must inform you of the very questionable document I am seeing from Underhill's desk. She clearly has no concept of what the mold is. She claims there are microorganisms responsible for constructing the mold. Ridiculous. It's a rapidly growing fungus, not dissimilar to kudzu. She's fabricating complexity to justify her absurd budget demands. Speaking of which, I find it interesting that an old friend of yours gets her budget approved with no questions asked. I wonder if the Operations Oversight Committee would be interested to learn of that. Yours in estimation, Abraham Lewis. Huh. Underhanded Underhill, huh? Does this go to the rubber duck? I need the juice before I can go in there. Well, we know about this now. Any other landings like this? Maybe that. Oh. I think the music stopped. No. Chair guys. Chair guys are interesting. Okay, there's... That's the one that I got to already. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna try to land there. Or I guess in... that a thing? No, it's probably too high. Kinda got lost. Oh, jeez. I'd need to maintain like all of my height to be able to make this, and I have to lose some of my height. Well, unless I just go straight across right here. Oh, no. Looks like it knows what I'm trying to do. It's just spawning guys to mess with me when I mess up. Yeah, I need to like walk on this railing first. Balance on it. I don't know if that's gonna work. I think I'm lower than it. It feels like I'm lower than it. How about this? This is where we live now. We'll be safe in here. If the dumpsters are rocking. Oh. Cardboard only. It's full of tubes. It really is like, it knows what I'm trying to do. And when I fail, it punishes. Maybe I'll get like a double jump at some point. That'd be nice. That's satisfying. Oh, jeez. Okay, so there's the parapsychology department again. Let's leave this room and go. Let's attempt to leave this room. This way. This way to the elevator. I think. Nope. Nope. Never put me in charge. Okay. Up here, maybe? Yeah. This is where it dumped us. Let's go see if Emily has anything to say. Base camp. High five.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
There's stuff in here.
What's the connection?
Linguistic ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it sound waves? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Where's the audio record? This is a new report. It should be like right here. Hedron resonance amplifier.
Hi, Jesse.
There is new stuff.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How to fight sharks.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Okay, maybe that'll do it for now. I feel myself slowing down a little bit. It's pretty late. I've been up for a while. So, oh. I guess I'm saving for this. I totally forgot about that. Oh, let's, we can construct this. Weapon form constructed. I mean to do that so quickly.
Frequency. Then why couldn't it vibrate molecules?
So we need 4 more ability points, and then we can lift heavy things, like forklifts and stuff, maybe. Pierce. Pierce. Damage while aiming. Yeah, that's the one that sounded good. Damage while aiming.
To human physiology. It would explain.
Looks like a grappling gun, Batman's grappling gun.
Think about it. The precision that
So we'll try that next time. I'm guessing that just interacting with, yeah, it saves down here. Still no outfits. So thanks everybody for following, for hanging out and everything. I think we'll raid over to someone. I'll stop my recording.